Salud everyone, yo me apellido Claudia. Today I will be providing you a little bit of information about the Republic of Haiti, or as it is pronounced in French, La République de Haiti. Haiti is located in the Caribbean Sea and includes western tip of the island of Hispaniola and smaller islands as gonna be Tortu, or in Spanish Tortuga, Grande Calle, and Bash. A little bit history about Haiti is that in the 15th century, Taino and Siboney people lived in the island called Quisqueya, and later in the 1492, Christopher Columbus arrived to Quisqueya and changed the name for La Isla Española, or translated to English, the Spanish island. Spanish enslaved many Taino and Siboney people to make them work and get gold. Also, in the mid 16th century, French and British buccaneers arrived to Tortu Island, founding Port de Paix, which was their main base. In the 1660s, African slaves' number increased after all this, and to 5,000 by the 17th century. After years of being suffering slavery, the Haitian Revolution happened, which involved a series of conflicts from 1791 to 1804 between Haitian slaves, colonists, and armies of the British and French colonizers. And after years of fights, African slaves won their independence from France in 1884. Haiti is denominated as the second country to free itself from a colonial ruler after United States. Haiti's flag is a bicolor flag which has two horizontal bands with blue and red colors, and are defaced by a white panel bearing the coat of arms. The coat of arms shows a trophy of weapons atop a green hill and a royal palm, which symbolize independence. At the top of the palm there is the cap of liberty, and the Haiti's flag also has a white ribbon with the motto "L'union fait la force", which means unity makes strength. Since 1987, Haiti's official language is Haitian Creole, which is a French-based vernacular language and was developed in the late 17th and early 18th century. This language was primarily made by African slaves and French colonists after their interaction on the sugar cane plantations in Haiti. About 95% of Haitians speak Haitian Creole, and this is spoken especially in rural areas. The grammatical features of this language could be related to non-standard dialects of French that were spoken by the early colonists, but some of the features were not or originated in one particular dialect. Currently, Haiti has a semi-presidential republic system, which means that the president is the head of the state, and there is also a prime minister who serves as a head of government. Both of them hold the executive power together. The government is divided into three main branches, which are executive, legislative, and judicial. Haiti's actual leader name is Jovenel Moïse, who was born in Trou-du-Nord, Haiti, on June 26, 1968. Jovenel is an Haitian politician and entrepreneur. Also, in 2015, the Haiti ex-president Michael Joseph Martelly appointed Jean Nouvel as candidate for the presidency for the PHTK party. And in November 2016, Jovenel won elections, becoming the 42nd president of Haiti. Nearly all Haiti's population have African origin, and they are also termed blacks. After them, there is a small minority of mixed European and African descendants, which are called mulattoes. And there is also another small number of European descendants. Haiti's climate temperature is ranged from 70 Fahrenheit degrees from January to February, and to the mid 80s Fahrenheit degrees on July to August. Haiti is also a warm, humid tropical place, which is characterized by diurnal temperature variations. Temperatures are modified depending the place elevation. Port-au-Prince, which is Haiti's capital, is located at sea level. Because of that, its average of climate is 79 Fahrenheit degrees. Also, another peculiar thing is that in winter, frost can occur in some places depending their elevation. Haiti has came through many difficulties and difficult times. One of them is the Haiti's earthquake in 2010. This earthquake happened in January 12, 2010, and Haiti suffered a large-scale earthquake. The epicenter occurred on the West Indian of Hispaniola and affected Haiti and the Dominican Republic. The earthquake was hit at 4:53 p.m. at 15 miles away from Port-au-Prince, which is the capital. And this earthquake had a magnitude of 7.0 magnitude on the Richter scale, and it was also followed by two more small magnitude square earthquakes, one of 5.9 and the second one of 5.5. Changing to something a little bit more attractive and less hard, we'll talk about Haiti's food specialties. Haitian cuisine has a varied influence of French and African traditions, and also possess some Caribbean ingredients. Some food specialties are pâté, which is a puff pastry with soury fillings. This pâté is made much like French puff pastry, and the most popular fillings are spicy ground beef, salted cod, chicken, ground turkey, or smoked herring. Another traditional food specialty in Haiti is the tiri ak Dijon, which is known as the most extravagant and unique dish in Haitian cuisine. This dish is named and is translated to black rice or black mushroom rice. Didi makes reference to rice, and Dijon makes reference to the mushroom that is used to cook this rice. To cook tiri ak Dijon, Haitians boil Dijon mushroom found in the northern Haiti, and also it is found in the Caribbean. They boil it to produce black liquid, which is used to cook the rice, along with peas or lima beans. Other addition to this dish could be fresh shrimps, as we can see in the picture. And one interesting fact about this mushroom is that because it is only found in northern Haiti and the Caribbean, if you try to find it in the United States, you may find it in the stores, but it is the most expensive mushroom in the United States, having a value of $64 a pound. So maybe it may taste a little bit good to be that expensive. And without this, we are concluding. Or I'm concluding my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you all enjoyed and learned a little bit more about Haiti. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, and as it is pronounced in French, merci. In the next page, you could find the reference of all this information.